was part of it, absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
two issues. There's the current cost, and then there's how it's delivered, whether it was free or cost something. So we could talk about both. The cost issue is very serious for a country like India. This is, like I kept repeating, everyone can see that the future of the global economy is deeply intertwined with what happens in this country and in China. And even more so in this country because of the level of English speaking that's happening here. English is the global language of business. So you have a nation of future business people here, and how they are educated is very important for the future of the global economy. And if we're going to stuff them through education that's simply unattainable for the average Indian, as it is for the average American, it's not going to work. This is a very serious issue, and we have to rethink how education is delivered. I think it should primarily be through the internet and then with local study groups that are free. So that just brings to the second question is, even if it were free, is this worthwhile? And my answer there again is not in the current form. In the current form, we front load all of this stuff in the early part of a person's life. And so most young people, including myself, who went through this system, spend their first third or quarter or however long, maybe we don't know how long people will live in 50 or 60 years, but let's say a quarter of a lifetime in this system. And then I'll just speak for my country because I have more experience. They come out at 22 and they've studied all this stuff and they have no idea how to make their way in the world of work. Ultimately, young people want to contribute to society. They want to work. And to do that, they have to be prepared. And what I'm arguing is that front-loading this kind of non-technical, non-job-oriented education right at the beginning of a person's life, when most young people, I'll speak in my country, I don't want to presume for yours, but in my country, most young people that age, they'd rather be drinking beer and finding out what condoms are good for, frankly. And to force those people to be studying philosophy when they'd rather be wasting their time with other things, it doesn't work. Ultimately, these spiritual values that we all were talking about in the debate, they must come from an inner hunger. They have to come, they can't be forced. You can't force someone to be intellectually and creatively curious.